Ladies and gentlemen, I just realized you were wearing that App State pullover thing.
That's right,
That is
dude.
filth.
Player issued.
Player issued? Where's the bucket hat, coward? Are you wearing your App State shirt that we got there too?
Yeah,
I can see it
you
underneath.
can see through it.
Swagged out.
Well, so I went into the studio today to do some work, and I originally put this on because that's what I like to wear is like these little light pullover hoodie deals.
Yep.
And when I put it on, I realized it was see through. You can see my whole stomach, body. It's like might as well not even be wearing a shirt.
You look like Kanye West's wife.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to throw on another shirt. So I picked the first one available.
Oh man, I'm AK. Butch is here. J-Vi's here. It's episode 163. It's September 4th. It's National Cheese Pizza Day. Quick fact, 46 is the number of slices of pizza eaten each year by the average person. Thought I wouldn't sneak one in there? Wrong. 46, that's it. What's the over-under on that?
Over.
100%. 46 seemed really, really low.
That's low.
Yeah.
That feels like a number that, when betting first comes legal in your state and they're trying to get people to sign on, they're like, take this bet for free money.
Yes.
So it's take the over or under on a low number.
That's saying the average person eats six pizzas in a year.
8 divided by
8 times 7
is 56.
56.
There's more than
That's not right either.
there's 8 slices.
8 times 5 is 40. I know that. So it'd be 48. So yeah, they're saying the average
8 times 7 is 56.
So the average person eats 6 pizzas a year. That's BS.
No.
Yeah, I ate way more than that.
Dude, look who else is here. Bear with a machine gun. As a proud owner of the first comment, I wish y'all a good evening. Yes, Bear, dude.
But Bear, I have bad news.
Uh-oh.
He's not the first comment.
Oh, that's true.
Fozzie Milky is, but we don't need to put that one up.
Too late. See, Miss CO Stats is here. Yes, pizza.
Huzzah.
And the guns. Hey. Back in the day, they used to be.
Hey, AFC bench record for specialists.
I did. That's right. 225. I can't remember how many times I did it. 21? It was 20-something.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look who's here.
Who's Buku got for us this week?
Who's Buku got? Buku's here. He's got to totally redeem himself. We need an app.
You know what we were talking about before the show started?
What?
That's where it started. Last Friday.
Oh, no.
Michigan State game. I've been on an all-time losing streak, and it started with that game. So Buku, I need an mortal lock.
Give him an absolute guarantee. Guarantee. Go to the Bayou and get him a guarantee.
Pull a Lloyd in Dumb and Dumber and have an extra set of gloves and totally redeem yourself.
Yes. Get the scooter, ride on down to Aspen, and the bets will be flowing like the salmon of Capistrano. Also, J-Vi, happy anniversary.
September 4th.
Happy anniversary. Hold on. You're going to want to see this.
On September 4th.
No, you're going to want to see this. Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Toaster with my face on it. The greatest birthday gift of all time. Please tell the people what happened there. That was good.
Was it? Yeah, I guess it had to be your birthday because it's coming up. I was thinking it was a wedding present. I was thinking that
was it?
I thought I got you that as a wedding present. It might have got there late or something.
It may have gotten
maybe
there
I
late.
was behind on. Anyway, back in the day, I was a great gift giver, and I gave AK and his lovely wife a toaster for their wedding gift. And what they didn't realize is that the toaster, it printed your face on it.
Burn.
your toast, but burned a picture of your face on it.
Yep.
So got him.
I opened it and I was like, you got to be kidding me. Bush, do you have the mic on or what's going on with that thing?
No, it's just a prop.
Oh, hey, foreshadowing. It looks
Okay.
good though.
Ooh.
Okay. Look, it's National Cheese Pizza Day. We already talked about that. We have revamped the show because golf season's over. We've taken out some segments. We've added up some segments. Uh-oh, look who's here just in freaking time. Let's go. I wanted to start. Yes, we're still playing DraftKings. We got a showdown tomorrow night. We got a showdown Friday night. We got the main slate contest on Sunday, which is in the show description and on our Twitter. I got to tweet that out. But we got football all over the place. So basically on the show, we've got the Friday night and Thursday night previews, headlines, and predictions, our version of it. We're currently getting yelled at on TikTok from about our other stuff. Uh-oh, Texas here sounding like Darth Vader.
Is he breathing that loud or
crickets? So
wait a minute.
Cicadas. It's the cicadas. Take him out. What's he?
Is it still cicada season?
It is cicada season.
Still?
Yep.
Okay.
We're not going to, because we got the AFC East preview. We got the Goat Rack Bargain Bin DFS bets. So we got all these slides we have submitted for you to take a look at and for us to give the hottest takes known on the internet, just like it says. But before we do that, I want to read off something also, Jay. I don't have a graphic for this, but I thought this was pertinent information. I come prepared. I want to read the 2024 NFL MVP odds from DK Sportsbook. Number 1 is Patrick Mahomes. Number 2 is CJ Stroud. Number 3 is Josh Allen. Number 4 is Josh Burrow. Number 5 is Jalen Hurts. Number 6 is Jordan Love. Number 7, Aaron Rodgers. Number 8, Brock Purdy. Notice any names that weren't on that list?
That was for the MVP.
Yep.
I didn't hear Dak's name.
You stop.
Okay.
Who's
Josh Allen is not on there.
I thought he was
Lamar.
number 3.
Lamar Jackson is no. Oh, yeah, he is. He is number 3. Totally ruined the joke. I thought he wasn't on there.
I'll give you this, though. Josh Allen is the only person for MVP odds to have gone backwards. He started out at, I think, 10-1 or something. Now he's 16-1.
Oh.
Or 1,600-1.
That's because Kira and Coleman as wide receivers.
It's true.
Hey.
But so we've got all that, but let's go ahead. So we have the headlines here in a second, but before we do that, text left. I don't know why, but I wanted to throw this up. I wanted to throw this up on the stage right here. Breaking news. Are the Bills done?
No.
There's
no way the Chargers are making it to the playoffs.
Look at this, dude. This is a playoff picture predicted by AI. Artificial intelligence. Chiefs a 1 seed. Chargers 7, Jets 2, Dolphins 6, Ravens 3, Bengals 5, Texans 4. No
AI.
Bills.
Dude.
That's crazy.
What do you think? Tex?
Everybody's riding hard. Like the Jets, everybody's riding them so hard right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're riding.
I don't know
hard.
why. They weren't good last year. They got
the Texans.
AI Tomlin hasn't had a losing season, and I don't see the Steelers.
That's true, Butch. That's a good point. But the Chargers aren't making the playoffs. We're really going to find out if the Texans are good or not because last year
they're trying to figure them out.
No, well but last year they played a 4th level schedule. This year, having finished first in the division, they're going to be playing all the other first place teams. It's going to be a lot harder schedule, and they went 10-6 last year. And all right, they got Diggs, but Diggs can say what he wants. He's going to be the third option on that team, so he's going to be a diva.
There's something to be sophomore slump.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was hilarious because the Bills have already missed the playoffs, basically, is what this shows.
The Bills play best when nobody's talking about them. They don't play well in the spotlight. I'll be the first to admit that. They do not play well in the spotlight. But for this, when people aren't watching them, they're not on the primetime games. They're on that 1 o'clock on Sunday. You got to have Sunday ticket, thanks AK, to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we shine.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Like they've got this whole division is weird. Whenever we were looking up all the stuff, and we'll show the slide here in a little bit.
I don't know why they think that the Chargers are going to make the playoffs or the Dolphins. The Dolphins still haven't beat a team that's made the playoffs.
Dude, have you not seen Mike McDaniels and how cool he looks? Like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man when he comes out of the cave. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of the 1 seed, the Chiefs.
What about Robert Downey Jr. Tropical?
What?
Junior in Tropical Thunder.
Oh no. The Chiefs, the 1 seed, fellas. Do we want to talk about the news? Well, let's talk about it whenever we get to the preview. But anyways, okay. So we got headlines. Let's get to that next. Here we go. Headlines for this week. Number 5, FSU has lost their maroon and their gold.
Yep. Gotta wear black.
Has there been a bigger regret ever than Florida State naming DJ Uiagalelei the starting quarterback?
Dude,
he should have. Go ahead.
They should have known. They played him for 2 years.
Yeah.
They should have known. Shame on them.
He's in practice. He's practicing there.
He is, he went to Oregon State last year, and I thought that he made his draft stock rise because he didn't have a terrible year. He's completely lost it all and more by going to Florida State.
Yep.
Oh, he's not playing.
He should have either stayed or gone pro.
He is going to go be a tight end in the NFL. Mark my words. He's going to be the next Logan Thomas.
Are people gonna draft? Somebody's gonna pick him up because he can throw it 95 yards. Joe Milton.
Yep.
And think that they can fix his mechanics or his decision making or how he processes a read. I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Joe Milton is way more accurate than this dude was. He missed 2 dudes wide open in the end zone and threw it into the 4th row.
Against Boston College.
Yes. Shout out to Boston College, though.
BC.
Shout out to Boston College, taking it to them. And then the other thing was, as I said, it's time to bet Florida State whenever they were down 2 scores, and that was probably the worst statement that's ever been made regarding betting, because that in fact was not the case.
No.
So,
because you screenshot it,
dude, that was so bad. And then the second thing that came out of this game was some dude on the internet said that he would eat dog poop out of a red Solo cup if Florida State lost to Boston College.
Ooh.
It's the worst thing.
And then after everybody on the internet was calling him down, calling him out, he was trending on Twitter, and then he deleted all of his accounts because he was not, in fact, going to eat the dog poop. So everybody got big mad.
Could you imagine having to tell your wife that, like, hey, I made a joke on Twitter last week, and now it's actually happening?
Yes. Dude, I mean, everybody was on. And then you had other people saying now they're making dog poop bets. And I'm like, look.
If you don't have to cash in.
Yeah, but the first dog poop bet is awesome because it's like, we got him. If you jump on and make your own dog poop bet, then you're just tagging along. You're not being original.
Yeah.
So
Let me guess, Pat McAfee.
No. I did see a video of him almost get his head blown off by one of those cannons up in West Virginia. I think that's where it was. Somewhere. I don't know. Number 3 headline. Anything on that, Tex?
The dog poop?
Yeah.
No, you guys covered it all. I was
Okay,
going to jump in on the Pat McAfee thing. Where have you guys seen the video of him dancing to "Snap Your Fingers"?
Yeah, with
And
Saban.
Nick Saban looking at him, going like, "What's this guy doing? What are you doing?" Clearly irritated.
Yes.
That shows the age of McAfee though, because if you grew up when we grew up, if that song plays, you do that
and you're at
exact
game
same
day.
thing.
Yeah.
You do that exact wherever you are. If that song plays in church, you're snapping your fingers.
That
Absolutely.
one, Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Walk it out, dude. Nothing like walk it out at a wedding.
At church.
Okay. Number 3 on Monday, Joey Chestnut, the rematch or the match that we all wanted. Joey Chestnut versus Kobayashi. Tack one on for the Americans. Yes. Chestnut, 83 dogs. Kobayashi, 68 or 69.
83.
83.
That's got to be a record, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what the record was. I just know I saw it and I was like, yes, he beat him. He avenged our childhood for us.
We did it.
I feel like he used to get in the 70s at Nathan's. That's got to be
I think it was like 70, 72 or 73. It had to have been. But that's crazy. 83 hot dogs.
10 minutes.
He's got
after
that
like
dog
2. I'm done after 2, dog.
Yeah.
After 2.
He's got 83 dogs in him.
I'm a dog and a burger. Maybe half a burger.
Chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I do like my chicken sandwiches.
Oh, man. So Chestnut wins. Now, number 2, the SEC. This really made people mad whenever I made do I have the graphic? Maybe I do. Hold on. The SEC is big worried. Not only are they worried, but I think they're mad. Here's what happened to the SEC on this opening weekend. I made this graphic. I tweeted it out. I don't know how many thousands of views. People who like the SEC were really, really mad at this photo. It shows LSU losing to USC, Georgia beating Clemson, Notre Dame beating Texas A&M, Miami stomping Florida, and the SEC and marquee matchups week 1 went 1-3. And here come all the Yahoos in the comments saying the top tier teams wouldn't lose. These are middle of the road SEC. And I'm like, no. You don't get to say the SEC is the best and then discredit all these other teams waxing your you-know-what. Shut up.
To be fair, Florida is the worst team.
It doesn't matter. I'm led to believe by everybody on the internet and all these experts that the SEC is untouchable until they get smoked. And then it's like, well, the middle tier teams and the bottom tier teams, they just aren't up to snuff. Ugh. And I'm like, no, here's what you need to say and what you want to say. There are 3 or 4 teams in each conference that are really good, and the rest of them are middling. There is not a premier conference. There are premier teams. You're about to find out this weekend, Clemson.
Hey,
they are though.
We're about to
find out.
We're also about to find out.
I don't know what I was just doing.
Who the premier teams in the SEC and Big Ten are when Texas goes up to Michigan.
Woo!
What do you mean? What do you mean we're about to find out?
About to find out who the premier team is.
About to find out. We're going to find out.
I want to know, what do you guys think about all these Yahoos getting in the I mean, they were writing paragraphs at me, and I just gave up. I can't respond. I don't have time to respond to all that. But they were stating monster arguments about how this doesn't mean anything. And I'm like, I didn't do anything but put up the scores. That's all I did. They lost. They lost 3 out of 4 games.
I'm sure you had some type of underlying comment.
No, I said the SEC did really well in week 1. That's all I said. That's it. And you three are also a part. Like, we said that as a collective. I'm just saying.
Do I need to say it?
What?
They ain't played nobody, Paul.
Hey.
They tried to play somebody, Paul. They did play somebody.
Ain't played nobody, Paul.
I love it. It's just they're in denial. They're in denial. I love it. All right, number one. Oh no, Cowboys fans, shield your eyes. Shield your eyes. Number one headline. Oh no, J-Vi.
Oh no.
Oh no. Playoff wins since the Texans' inaugural season in 2002. The Houston Texans 5, the Dallas Cowboys 4. The Texans have more
J-Vi, what are you
playoff
laughing at,
wins than the
J-Vi?
Cowboys.
What's J-Vi laughing at? What's J-Vi laughing at? That's what I want to know.
This is a Texas
Look
argument.
at this. Who's Texas's team?
The Cowboys.
Oh my gosh. Are you sure?
Look, Houston. Yeah, because Houston is not part of Texas.
Hey,
See how mad people get whenever you put that online, AK. Houston is not part of Texas.
what's real? If you really look at it, if you look at it a whole, the Panthers have more playoff wins than the Cowboys
Do
during
they?
that time period.
No way. Are you serious, Clark?
During that time period, for sure. The Panthers went to
who?
2 Super Bowls.
Wow. Y'all running around, pumping out your chest, we them boys, and you got a startup team that's got more playoff wins than you in the last 20 years. Holy cow.
But hey, but guess what? We are them boys.
Are you back?
We're back.
About to find
man.
out.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
It's the Browns.
tell him,
Anyways.
Butch.
Oh, Butch
right.
got his Coke bottle.
Butch willing
Got
to
his
put
Coke.
that on the line?
Hey, if the Texans have more playoff wins, tied if the Cowboys don't tie the Texans in playoff wins this year, you have to drink that Coke bottle.
Oh,
Let me get your opinion on this. Here's what I think
Okay.
is going to happen to the Cowboys.
Mm.
I think the Cowboys are going to be a middle of the road team this year. I think it's going to be done on purpose.
Oh, yes.
They're going to fire their coach. They're going to let Dak go.
Mm.
They're going to then draft Shedeur Sanders and hire
Mm.
Deion Sanders as their head coach.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful.
That's a good take right there.
That is hot. Piping hot.
You think that happens?
No, don't.
I can see it though.
That is
Would you
just-
put money on it?
I do see Jerry Jones really liking Shedeur Sanders though.
Mm. I mean, and Deion already said he's only playing for a few teams. So, anyways, there you go. Those are the headlines. Now we got more stuff to get into. We already went over. There's so many DraftKings contests. Welcome to the show. Now that you're here, everybody. We got people in the comments. We'll bring those up in a minute. We're going to do the AFC preview next. I think we have a new drop, don't we, Jeff?
Yes. Wait. Which one do you want me to play? This one?
Football. Yay, yay.
Yes. Yes, that one. Okay. We got the AFC East up next. This is our last divisional preview. We have gone through, well, I wouldn't say it. We tried to go through every team. Poor mismanagement of time, obviously. And so we just switched to divisions. So we got the AFC East, our last one. J-Vi requested this be the last one.
Was that a request?
That was a request because I said, which one are we doing? NFC West or AFC East? And you said save the best for last. Ugh.
Wow.
And we did this one. We did this one last. But first, the dad joke. You thought I wasn't going to put it in there, but I did. Why do sharks measure twice and cut once?
So they know.
So they don't make a mistake.
That's cool.
Oh, that one hit me earlier today, and I was like, there it is. There it is. Boom. Okay. AFC East preview. Here we go. To the stage. Welcome to AFC East. Mrs. CEO stats says Josh Allen accounted for 40 of the team's touchdowns for each of the past 4 years. Only player. Okay. Just trying to make the case.
Preach.
BMO, boots on the ground Saturday. He's going to report the vibe. He says Houston won a decent amount of those games by one score or less, so you could easily have a bet. No, that's
BMO
not.
knows. BMO knows. That's
We're
like the
supposed-
Vikings. It's like the Vikings 2 years ago. They won one-score games. They were like 13-0, and then last year they lost every single one-score game. They were terrible.
We're supposed to be piling on the Cowboys, BMO. Come on. And Buku says, I think Texas is about to put a hurting on Michigan. Is that your bet, Buku?
Wait a second, though. Buku's a Michigan State fan, so is that is that
Picking with his heart?
Yeah.
Picking with his heart. Gosh, Buku, you can't do that. Texas back there being the water boy special teams coach right now.
Mm-hmm.
Rubbing his chest with his fingertips, rubbing his nipples.
Home is where your heart is.
Okay. AFC
Home is where you make it. Home is where you make it.
Home means more. Just means more down there.
You like to see dudes naked.
I got the graphic right. AFC East.
That's right.
Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets. Last year's champ, J-Vi.
Buffalo Bills. 5 years in a row.
4 years.
4 years. Getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
4 years. Yeah, there you go.
Wow,
Okay.
dude, you just jinxed it.
Whoa. Fine, lay a bet right now. Future Buffalo Bills, AFC.
I'm not a big
champs.
future. I don't like the future bets. It
You
holds too much money up that I could be using now.
No,
Okay.
you put one unit on it.
Yeah.
You probably
one
won't make any money on
unit
that
on it.
anyways. Hey, let me see who's the favorite.
That's right here in front of you.
No, I don't trust
How do
your
I
numbers.
make these graphics? You're not going to look at.
Jets are
No,
the
'cause
favorite. Jets are the favorite.
Yeah.
That blows my mind, man. That blows my mind.
One
Let
guy makes that much of a difference. One
Let
guy.
him be. One guy that's over 40 and is coming off Achilles.
Yeah, I still like Buffalo at 195 there.
Ooh. Dude, why don't you be a man and put it on New England at plus 2,500?
And if they're gonna win, they gotta win more than 10 games.
Oh, so you bet them to win and the over?
Got to.
Oh, little parlay.
You're not gonna win this division with 9 wins. It's just not happening.
It's a trash division.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
There's 3
When's the
playoff
last
teams
time-
in this division.
When's the last time a team came out of here not named Tom Brady quarterback that actually won the Super Bowl?
I'll put it at
Aaron
11.
Rodgers won a Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh. For a different team. He was in the NFC.
You asked, name a quarterback that came out of this division.
No,
that
I
won
said
Super
name
Bowl.
a team.
Wait a minute. You did answer the question though.
Okay. Did you put a question mark at the end of it? Okay. The playoff teams were Buffalo and Miami. Miami obviously went up there to Kansas City, got spanked. Buffalo also lost to Kansas City. The best offense in this division was Miami at 29.2, but they were still behind the Cowboys. The best defense was Buffalo at 18.3 points per game. Does that raise the question, was Josh Allen carried by his defense?
No. He had over 40 touchdowns last year.
Buffalo had the best defense, and they ran the ball so much more whenever Joe Brady took over.
With Josh Allen.
Or are they trying to hide Josh Allen's insufficiencies?
No.
Okay. I'm just throwing questions. I'm just trying to connect the dots here for the Bills and how they could have a great defense and a high-powered rushing attack second half of the year when they won all their games is when they were taking the ball out of Josh Allen's hand.
Josh Allen was the one running the ball. James Cook didn't get any more rushes.
James Cook.
Josh Allen was running the ball.
So there you go. Here's the summary. Buffalo got Mahomes. Miami, frauds yet again. The Jets had no quarterback. And New England was the end of the Belichick era. So that's the summary so far. The win totals over under, they have the Jets at 10.5, the Bills at 9.5, the Dolphins at 9.5, the Patriots at 4.5. The Patriots suck. They stink. They might not win a game. And I sincerely mean that. Can you bet Patriots 0-17? Text.
over or under 4.
Can you bet the Patriots 0-17?
Winless.
They win a game. They'll beat somebody.
Oh
Hang
my
on.
gosh. We got Bills fans here.
That's right.
40. Massive pressure on Joe Brady this year with no. See, you're already. You sound like a bunch of SEC fans. You're sounding like a bunch of SEC fans right now. He's supposed. Look, that's what happens when you take all the money. You don't get weapons.
You can bet them under 1.5 wins, and it's plus 750.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Put an E unit on that thing.
I feel like Xavier would have worked out really good. And
Done.
We lost you. What'd he say?
You're breaking up, Butch.
The Jet. So we've got the over-unders. Just name those. The favorite. Every single one of these teams is plus money, which is really weird. So basically, they're saying they don't know who's going to win it. You've got the Jets at plus 165, Buffalo at 195, plus 195, Miami at plus 205, and New England at plus 2,500. So is Buffalo plus 195 the bet, or is it Miami plus 205? J-Vi, you're the Bills fan, dude. Lead the people.
I like the Bills because nobody's talking about the Bills. Since Sean McDermott has been a defense coordinator / head coach, he's had a top 10 defense in the league every single year.
Mm.
And that means if he has good players, or like last year when we lost 2 of our best players on the defense since Vaughn was nowhere to be found, Trey White got hurt. We lost them in the Jacksonville game. We played 3/4 of the year with backups in there, a top 10 defense. So I'm not worried about our defense. We're still probably going to average around that 18 to 20 points per game on defense.
but are they your backups when they're your starters?
They're our starters now.
Would you say
with experience from last year? Also, the Bills, I have this stat right here.
All
I'm
right,
saving this one.
go ahead.
The Bills have gone 40 straight regular season games without a loss by more than 6 points. One more time, they have the record.
Ooh. So do you want them to lose? Do you want them to lose so they can
No.
get the record?
I'm
Will
not.
you screenshot that and send that to me?
I'm not screenshotting it.
Nice. That was good, Butch.
I will be. I'm interested to see how Joe Brady does. I thought Joe Brady did a good job calling a conservative game at the end of last year, and getting us to the playoffs. But to me, I'm always that he's got to prove it to me guy. Like Joe Brady's really his really good year as an offensive coordinator. He had Joe Burrow at quarterback, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Clyde Claire Hare, whatever his name is. He had all those guys on his offense. It's like he had playmakers everywhere. So when he went to the Panthers, he didn't have anything. He wasn't really in a good situation there either. But I'm interested to see how he does.
That's a really good point at LSU.
I mean, that's 3, you could argue, number 1 draft picks. I mean, as good as those guys are at receivers.
4 first-rounders, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, as good as those guys were at receiver.
That's a good point.
Do you feel like Xavier Worthy would have been good in this division?
No.
Good question. Good question.
Kansas City doesn't have a very high success rate on drafting wide receivers. I mean, they had Tyreek Hill one, but they don't have.
You follow up that statement with Tyreek Hill?
Travis Kelce.
He's not a receiver. He's
Okay.
a tight end.
All right.
Oh,
They haven't had a very good run at wide receiver.
There you go.
Tony, Sky Moore, MVS.
they didn't draft
Juju.
Tony there.
Yeah.
But who they bring in at receiver, they don't have a very high success rate.
Well, they're banking on Mahomes making anybody look good, which
Well, it sounds like
I
that's what
think
the Bills
they-
are going.
yeah, I think they saw that isn't always the case. So they brought in Hollywood Brown, which is hurt, of course. And then
Weird injury.
I think that Rice guy, Ranchi or whatever his name is.
But he's probably going to be suspended.
Is he?
For that car wreck or whatever.
Is he going to be suspended tomorrow?
Well, no.
Okay.
He had a good year last year.
Yeah. So, and then Watson will be he might slide in there.
Ooh, Justin Watson. That's a good name to tuck away there. Hot takes. Ready? Let's do it. Hot takes for the AFC East. J-Vi, lead us off.
I'll start. I think Dre May should be starting.
Mm.
You draft a guy in the first round. I know you want him to learn under the veteran, but you're already going to be bad. Let him get some reps.
Okay.
He didn't look great.
Drake May
Milton looked good. Good.
Shut up, dude. He's already got the SEC bias.
He's already
got SEC bias.
Got the blockers on.
He's already got. Yeah, he's blind. Everybody from the SEC is the best now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Did you watch that preseason game?
Breaking news.
He looked good.
Oh.
3:30 p.m. Little action there. Toledo UMass over 51. Lock it in, dude. He's going back to the over.
Let's do it.
Toledo. No, I'm not doing that.
No.
You don't trust him?
No.
Remind me tomorrow. I'll put a little bit on it.
All right. My first one is James. James Cook is the least talented running back in this division. Facts.
Who's
Facts
running back?
Facts. Ramondre Stevenson.
James Cook's better than him.
No. Ramondre Stevenson, Breece Hall, and then Mostert or Achan. He's number 4.
That's fine.
It's not even close.
We don't need a running back. We have Josh Allen.
Okay. All right. Tex, go.
Josh Allen will be the third best quarterback in his division.
By what metric?
Who's in front of him?
Wins.
He's a quarterback wins guy. Quarterback wins guy.
Oh,
the most important metric.
I agree, but don't tell that to literally anybody else on TV. Don't tell that to anybody. Okay, Butch, go.
I'm going to say the Bills will need their all-pro punter to help them change field position all year long.
Agreed.
Hey, he's the man to do it.
I agree. Great picture. Great quads, too. Great quads.
This is what's great for me. It's like it's a win-win situation. If the Bills are losing, that means I get to watch a friend play a lot and have a good year, make a Pro Bowl. We also, no harm, no foul, because we can just claim that it's a rebuilding year. We're going to have a lot more cap space and draft picks next year, yada, yada, yada. If we win, then we just win. I mean, what's not great about that? So this is a win-win season for me. You guys are trying to make it all doom and gloom. This is a win-win season for me.
We're just putting up the stats that are out there from the computer.
I read through the lines. You're a big BCS. You're trying to be negative Nancy over here.
I literally put up a picture of what AI said, and you're blaming me for bias whenever you're the biggest old BCS guy. Go back to the BCS.
Did A type these things up?
No, I'm again, statement of fact. The Bills had the best defense in the division, 18.3. Josh Allen will be carried by the defense again.
Yeah.
You just talked about how you weren't worried about their defense.
I'm not.
Was that Buku who was going over on the Ohio game?
Yep. Well, first it's Toledo.
Is Buku is Buku man enough to take the under in the Air Force game? Under 46 against San Jose State.
You heard the man. You heard the man. Buku.
Is he man enough to take under?
Put him on the table. Put him on the table. J-Vi, your second one.
Rodgers won't make it the full year.
I don't like that. I don't like talking about another man's injury.
I didn't say he's going to get hurt.
Okay.
He might retire.
Tex.
Hmm.
The second one. I just saw the question mark at the end.
Yep. The Bills won't win their division.
Well, since it's a
Woo.
question, I'm going to say they are, and
Mm.
that's my final answer.
All right. We'll see.
Butch P. Your second one.
The state of Miami football is emerging, and it's South Beach, or South Beach isn't south enough,
Hmm.
and that's because they're the Florida Keys of winning this division. Miami Dolphins.
Oh, nice. Hand him the keys. Hand him the
Hmm.
keys.
Yeah, here's the Yahoos.
Dude, it looks like a key if you turn it sideways.
Yeah.
Y'all-
Yeah.
Turnkey.
oh,
Oh, turning
I
key.
forgot. I
right
forgot
here,
about the
door's
state of
open.
Miami joke. I forgot about
Yes.
that. All right, my third one. The worst throwback uniform division, without question. The uniform. I was looking. I was like, you know what? The Jets throwbacks, not that great. The Bills throwbacks, not that great. Dolphins, all they did was put a gray face mask on. And the Patriots, they're too scared to wear their old throwbacks. So, for those reasons, the AFC East has the worst throwbacks in the NFL. Anybody care to debate?
We don't live in the past, so you can have your opinion.
Okay, J-Vi, you're third.
Well, I have gone over this. The Bills have the best punter in the division.
Okay,
Can't disagree
And-
with that.
I can't disagree. Butch, your last one.
Aaron Rodgers is in a dark place.
Therefore, he won't make it a full year.
Maybe not.
What about his
But-
highlight video coming out onto the field Monday night? He's probably not going to be carrying a flag, is he?
Have you seen that?
Maybe.
Them hyping
No.
up the game for Monday? It's like a bunch of highlights from the Niners players, and then for the Jets, it's Aaron Rodgers running out on the field.
Oh my gosh, no way.
That's it.
Dude, speaking of the Niners, Brock Purdy is just racking up endorsements. He was in the Applebee's commercial.
Oh, he's all about the money.
Yeah, he's gonna
wow,
ta-
he
he's
got
gonna take-
married. He got married, so he has somebody else to pay for now. So now he's oh man.
He's getting
Oh,
all these
no.
deals so he can take a friendly team deal.
Oh,
That's all it is.
no. Oh,
Well,
no.
he's trying to
Yes.
rack up enough money to actually buy a
no.
Christmas present for everyone.
Probably. He's eating good in the neighborhood, dude. He's just a neighborhood guy. He's
Oreo
crushing it.
shake.
He's crushing it, dude. Honestly, who wins this division? Tex, who wins it?
I'm going with the Dolphins.
Ooh.
I'm going with AI.
Mm.
Fins
Butch.
up.
No, AI had the Jets.
You're going against AI.
Going against AI, the Dolphins.
Crossover. The real AI. You're going crossover AI.
Ooh, the answer.
Going with my hot take, I'm going with the Dolphins.
Ooh. I don't believe in the Dolphins one bit.
No.
Honestly, I think the Bills are going to win it. I believe in the Bills. I think they can do it.
I think, honestly, between those three teams, whoever stays the most healthy.
Give an answer.
I mean, I've already told
Stop
you the
that.
Bills are winning
Okay.
the division.
Don't give us the presidential political answer.
But that's what it comes down to.
True. Very true.
I mean,
Okay.
the Jets and Dolphins can't keep their quarterback healthy. Another stat, I'm going to really knock on wood for this one. Another stat is J.A. is getting close to maybe the franchise record for most consecutive games played without missing.
Oh, you just did it.
He's gone like 4.5 years without missing a start.
Oh, no. Why would you say that?
Because I'm knocking on wood.
You screenshot it.
He's my
Screenshot
guy.
it. Delete the screenshot. All right. That's the
All right.
AFC East. So
Yeah,
we have,
move on.
here we go. We've got a football game tomorrow night. We've got the Ravens at the Chiefs. AFC Championship rematch. 2 MVPs. Kansas City added more speed with the receivers. Baltimore lost their defensive coordinator, and they rebuilt their defense, and they added Derrick Henry. And the other piece of news is the secret's out. The Kelsey T. Swift was a fraudulent relationship, apparently. We don't know that for sure. Reports say fraudulent. I'm saying stay woke on this because they're trying to drive the ratings up.
You think?
Thoughts on that?
Will she be there? Is she performing?
Exactly. I'm just saying, just stay woke on that. I'm not convinced. So we got Ravens, Chiefs, Ravens, 3-point underdogs on the road, over under 47. Any initial thoughts on this? We would just want to read off the hot takes here. We got a list of them. Each one of us provided one. J-Vi, do you care to go first?
I think the Ravens are going to win the game. I think it takes the Chiefs a while to get their offense going. They lost guys on defense. You know, a fundamental part of the game is running the football. Ravens do that well. I think the Ravens win, which will then make the media give Chiefs bulletin board material, and they can say, people doubted us all year long. People don't believe in us. And then we'll have to listen to how good Lamar is for a while.
The worst. Literally the worst.
This game is a lose-lose to me.
Yes, it is 100% a lose-lose for anybody who does not like the Chiefs and does not like the fact that Lamar won the MVP last year. I think it stinks. I mean, I'm still going to watch it, obviously, because it's going to be awesome, and I will have multiple DraftKings lineups.
It's meaningful NFL football, which
Yes.
as I've gotten older, I've appreciated a lot more than college because of how much faster it is.
Mm. And
And on the contrary, hot take. It's not a question. It's a statement. This is an MVP game. Okay. AK did his revamp, tried to put this in a question form. I'm gonna say this is the MVP game.
you're already game one, week one. Butch has called it. Who's the MVP of the league?
Hey,
Well, there's only 2 quarterbacks apparently.
He's
So
deciding- he's deciding it right now. Okay. Here's mine. Should this count as a playoff game against Lamar's record? Because if you're saying it's the AFC Championship preview, if you're saying that it's an MVP game, then I'm going to say it's playoff game. This right here is playoff game. So will Lamar go 2-5 in the playoffs?
who has more playoff wins, Lamar or Dak?
I think they're tied.
Mm.
I was thinking. I'm pretty sure they're tied. Tex, what do you have to say? What's yours?
Taylor Swift will not be at the game, and Kelsey will have the game of his year, confirming that they are breaking up.
Now, how does that confirm they're breaking up?
Because he's playing mad, playing heartbroke.
You're saying breakup boost?
he didn't get married.
Breakup boost.
He did not get married.
He doesn't need her money anymore after his new podcast deal.
Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on that. I want to say something else about this game. Super Bowl logo, LIX, Licks, has purple in it. Has the script been leaked? Because if you remember the last few years, whatever color the Super Bowl logo has in it, there's a team that represents.
What's the other color? Could be the Vikings.
Oh,
So
wouldn't that be
Ravens.
something?
That would be something. Wait a minute. I think
Dylon would be right for the first time in his life.
that
They
would be
they
incredible.
would still
On the
be on the
Vikings.
shambles meeting.
Oh, it's green.
meter.
It's green.
Wow, Packers
Or Eagles.
Dolphins.
Jets and
Dolphins.
Vikings.
Jets and Vikings. There you go. Okay. Script has been leaked.
Wow.
Throw a future on it. That
Speaking
that might bring you some big dollars.
Yeah.
Jets, Vikings.
The Vikings carrying the weight.
Wow, look at this. Buku accepted Texas challenge. He has a ticket, Air Force San Diego State, under 45.5.
Oh no. He said
Oh,
46.
goes against his system.
I'm
All right,
just saying, Air Force will run the ball for an entire quarter.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. They will run it for 8 minutes of the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Right down your throat.
Hey, that's a good one though. I'm gonna write that one down.
I like that. Anything else on this
now
game?
I've got to do it. Hang on. Now I've got to do it.
Anything else on this game? I mean, come on.
I'm with you, Buku.
I think it's going to go under. I think it's going to go under. All these.
I think it'll go under too. I do think it'll be a field goal game, but I like the Ravens.
All right.
DK has a boost for anytime touchdown with Henry and Kelsey.
Ooh, either or.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Anything else?
A promotion bet. I forget on, but if you bet whatever, you get $10 per touchdown score. So that leads me to believe that there's not going to be that many touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's
There's not
sharp.
usually in the first game. I mean, last year was a pick 6, and it was like 23-20 or something.
Gosh, that DraftKings lineup was so infuriating. The Lions defense on the road in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Was it last year Thursday night games that they are all like under?
Yes.
Yes.
All of them.
It was just like, and it went for like 4 or 5 weeks before they even scored a touchdown.
Yeah. So just tuck that away. And then we got a Friday night game. So we got the Packers technically at the Eagles. Packers are 2-point dogs. Over-under's 49. Javi, go ahead.
I think the Eagles are a bunch of frauds because they're playing in a soccer stadium in Brazil where the rival team of the host team, so the team that normally plays in that stadium, their rival team wears green. So it is a ban of that stadium to wear green in the stadium. So the Eagles are following that, and they're going to wear black. Put them on the table and wear your Kelly greens.
Put them on the table. I agree.
Go all green. Who cares? This is an American game.
This just goes along with what AK's been saying. This is a disaster from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going against everything football related. So why play here?
Yeah. I mean, from the start, it has been just a disaster. Like, I don't get it, but
I go play in another country. That's fine. But like, why don't we play in, states that don't have a team?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Like, send these guys to Alaska and let them play so those people can watch a game. Like, send them to Bama.
Nebraska.
Oh, you saw what they did with the volleyball game.
Bama. Like, you got 100,000 seat stadium in Alabama.
You could send them to Buffalo.
Well, they got a team there. But Toronto, great idea, Butch. Toronto.
Yeah.
New Hampshire.
Yep. Vermont, Maine.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a great idea. That's like the Field of Dreams game for baseball.
Right.
That's pretty good. I forgot to lead that in, but these two teams went the opposite direction at the end of last year. The Packers were surging and beating the Cowboys in the playoffs as the youngest team to ever do it, first 7 to beat a 2. And the Eagles went like 1-6 to end it. So Packers got a new defensive coordinator, shout out Boston College, and the Eagles did too, offensive and defensive coordinators. Then you had Saquon go to Philly, which is really weird, and then Brandon Jacobs to Green Bay. And I saw the weirdest stat ever on Josh Jacobs.
I was about to say, Brandon
Shout
Jacobs,
out Brandon
is
Jacobs
that?
for running on doped up on cocaine. Josh Jacobs has not caught a touchdown pass ever in 190 something receptions.
Ever. Wow.
Ever.
Not even a screen?
No. Isn't that crazy?
I do. He's got a good line. I think he's plus money for a touchdown, which I like that. I like that bet.
So, Tex, what's your hot take from this game?
This is the most dangerous game played in NFL history.
Agreed.
Yes.
Hard to argue that. Butch, hot take from this game.
You can't have a cheesesteak without Wisconsin cheese. That's a stab at Philly. And the Eagles are filthy. Suck it,
Yes.
Eagles fans.
PH.
I'm coining this game the Booty Bowl.
Ooh.
Because you got the tush push, Brazilian butt lift,
Yeah.
and AJ Dillon's legs.
Okay.
And neither of these teams will make the playoff.
I agree with that.
Who will make the playoffs? Every time we do a divisional preview or preview of a game, everybody's losing and nobody's making the playoffs except our teams.
That's good.
Hey. Whoever stays the most healthy.
And if Prime does not play Love Hurts by who was it? Who sang that song? Oh, goodness gracious, who was it? I have it written down
Wedding
here.
singer, Adam Sandler.
No, that's Love Stinks. Love Hurts by Nazareth.
Nazareth.
Love hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Love scars. Love bleeds. Da-da-da. But that's the song they should be playing on Amazon Prime. So, Booty Bowl, tush push versus the Brazilian butt lift / AJ Dillon's legs.
Is this game on Prime?
I think it's on Prime.
Won't they be playing The Love Story by Taylor Swift, though?
Peacock. No, that'd be for the next one. Nice. No, I think it's on Peacock, actually. I think NBC has both of those. I think it's actually on Peacock. Well, you're welcome, Peacock, for that. Any final thoughts on this? I'm just really intrigued to see if Philadelphia has truly fixed their defense, because if not, Green Bay might throw for 400 yards.
That's true.
I mean, they drafted Cooper DeJean and they brought back, I think, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But if the Eagles have not fixed their pass defense, the wide receivers for Green Bay might run wild.
What you gonna do?
Brother?
When the wide receivers run wild over you.
So, who wins?
Show up on Wild and Out.
Packers.
Ooh, J-Bot's taking both dogs. Butch, who wins this thing?
Packers. Of course,
Tex?
I'm going against the Eagles.
Packers.
Fine. Packers for me. I'll take the Packers. Let's go. Full-on sweep. The Millie Goat sweep. Okay. Those are the Thursday night, Friday night game. I think the only thing... Oh, yeah. Forgot I did this. Sorry. Here's the schedule.
Yep. Everybody can look that up.
Like, you can't help yourself.
Look that up on your own leisure.
Look at that.
Let me do this while it's up. What is something that you're looking to get out of your team from week 1 other than a win?
Go ahead.
Like for me?
You're first. You play in the 1 p.m. slot, dude.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, I want us to make it look easy. I don't want to sweat the first week out. I want us to come out there like we know what we're doing, and because we didn't show anything during preseason, like nothing. It was as bland as bland could be. So I just wanted to come out there and make it look easy and not be difficult.
I'm ready to see our team reunite with starting 2 centers on offense.
Hey, big boys. Big boys.
Can nobody else say that?
No.
That's true. Tex, what are you looking for out of the Cowboys?
A solid and dominating defensive performance
Hmm.
with
You think
all their players healthy.
You think Deshaun Watson's going to quit?
They're not all healthy though.
Of course they're not. Is Diggs playing?
Diggs is, but Deron Bland's out for 6 to 9 weeks.
That's right.
Gee.
Yeah, the foot issue.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, Tex, your hot take. You already lost.
I think. Well, no. Okay, leave out the healthy part. Dominating defensive performance.
Ooh.
But everybody stay healthy.
Everybody
Boom.
stays
Nope.
healthy.
No injury.
No further injuries.
I'm looking for more of the same, dude. I'm looking for the Niners to get out there, run the football down their throat, and Brock Purdy distributing dimes all over the middle of the field. I'm interested to see how the 49ers front seven holds up without Greenlaw, and they're a little thin at defensive tackle. So if the Jets are smart, they will run the football. And we have a new defensive coordinator. So I'm interested to see what he does there. I just look at this, I'm like, oh my
Yeah, I got
God.
rid of Wilkes.
Wilkes is gone. They brought
Shambles.
up no, dude.
I think
Yeah.
too, a key for both our squads with signing our wide receivers is getting the ball in their hands early and often.
Good point. I just look at this. I'm like, this is a great week one. You got Russ versus Kirk there. You got Caleb Williams versus Will Levis. Texans, Colts. Bengals are going to destroy them. Jags and Dolphins is a nice game. Who the hell knows what's going to happen with Harbaugh and the Chargers
Keep
and the
going.
Bucks. What?
Keep going.
And the
You almost
Bucks.
did it. You
The
almost did
Bucks
it.
and the Commanders. Let's go, dude. Next slide.
Vikings are the
Oh,
Vikings.
wait,
the Vikings
no.
are favored.
No. Pull it down, dude. Play the
The Vikings
Wait, the
are
Vikings
favored.
are?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
they
Vikings
are.
are favored.
They are. They're on the road.
Hmm.
Okay.
You want me to
All
play the thing you made, or do you want me to play the song?
Wait, which song?
We got a new song.
Oh, you want to play that before the picks in the DFS?
New year, new song.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Are we ready for it?
It's up to you. New song coming at you live.
We can play with new song. We updated our song, and to celebrate Oasis coming back, we replicated their hit Wonderwall, but we are calling it Wonderball.
Let's go.
This year's gonna be the year we're gonna be millionaires. The mythic gods are gonna showboat for our listeners everywhere.
We don't believe that anybody can do it like we do anyhow. Just in, we got another win, was there ever really any doubt? Roll the dice, but it's not advice, but your QB1 is out.
We want everybody to hang the banners with us now.
Get ready for the hot takes we'll be bringing. All our sleeper picks sound so intriguing.
Twice a week we'll bring the heat. Do it all for you somehow.
Yeah, it's our passion.
That's why we're cashing.
'Cause after all, we love football. Yeah, it's our passion. That's why we're cashing. 'Cause after all, we love football.
Yes, Dylon. J-Vi, that was incredible. First time. Oh, that was beautiful. Wow. Man, I can't believe you wrote that. That's incredible. Text.
Dion did a majority of the legwork there. Shout out to him.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that was incredible. Super James is here. He said y'all sing like football players. Oh, that
We
was
also
awesome.
bet like football players too.
It's true. All right, everybody cover your ears. Electric goats. Okay. This is the part of the show where we throw out some maybe DraftKings, maybe some bets or whatever we were looking at. But here we go. First up, it's called the Goat Rack Bargain Bins NFL DFS Best Bets something.
Oh my gosh. What a
J-Vi.
name.
Here you go. Lead us off. What are you looking at this weekend?
So I'm looking at the Bills. That's who I like to play, guys on the Bills that I think are gonna, be a dart throw / grab me a touchdown. So the Bills drafted Ray Davis out of Kentucky this past year. And from what I understand, he's supposed to replace Latavius Murray. So what do the Bills always do every time they get inside the 5-yard line? They take James Davis out and they try to give the ball to Latavius Murray. So I think what will happen is they'll put Ray Davis in to get an easy 1-2 yard touchdown. Could happen more than once, but at 4,500, he's worth a dart throw if you're running low on cash.
I like that.
That's my DFS play. You me go over all of them?
Yep, go ahead.
So my spread play is Boise State, 19.5 points. I think that's supposed to be plus 19.5 points and not minus. For sure plus. But they're playing Oregon. Boise State's good. I mean, we know what they are. Oregon's supposed to be good, but they were only up by 7 points or 3 points to Idaho with 4 minutes left to go in the game. Idaho's an FCS school.
Yep.
So Boise State's also not scared to play Oregon. They've played them in the past and played them competitively. People remember it's been 15 years. 15 years ago yesterday, LeGarrette Blount punching that guy from Boise State after the Thursday night game.
Revenge game.
So I'm saying revenge game, Boise State, not calling the upset, but definitely covering plus 19.5.
Just hand the ball off Boise State.
There were 3 boxes, so I had to pick a game. So I picked the Browns over the Cowboys money line at minus 135.
Dude, very nice. Very nice. I like that. I don't know who's next. I have no idea what order these are in. Butch, you're next.
All right. So I'm going to go tight end because Hutchinson's out.
Oh.
And I'm going to go Vikings, Josh Oliver, tight end, 3,300 for a salary saver. And then for my bets, I'm going to Butch Peas pull the covers over because these are going to be
Morgan Wallen, that thing. Cover me up.
Cover me up.
Dude, Waffle House, smother and cover it.
Each week, I'm going to give you a cover the spread and an over that I like. So I like the Saints to cover -4 against the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
I like the Chargers and Raiders to go over 40 because I don't think that either one's going to have a defense. The Raiders blew them out second game or second time they played at the end of the year last year, like 63 points.
Yes.
And then also in college football, I like Tennessee to cover 8.5 against NC State because NC State, like Oregon, had trouble against Western Carolina Catamounts last week. They were actually down after the third quarter, 17-14, before putting up 21 points in the fourth quarter to beat the Catamounts. But that's a FCS school, and I don't feel like they're going to compete with Tennessee on Saturday on prime time at the Panther Stadium. And then also I like UNC and Charlotte to go over 47.5.
Mm.
I think UNC's got a lot to prove after a close game against Minnesota, and they might cover it by themselves.
I like that. Because are you going to parlay all those?
I probably won't do 2-day difference, but Tennessee and Carolina, yes, and I like some of y'all's bets as y'all put. So that's good parlay with Boise State and Air Force. That'd be a good 4-game parlay.
Yes. Okay, Butch P. That's nice. Oh, I'm next. Okay. I'm going to go ahead for my DraftKings DFS plays. Jaleel McLaughlin, because Denver's playing Seattle, and these are two of the worst run defenses of all time last year. They sucked against the run. And everybody's going to be thinking it's going to be Javonte Williams' time, but I think they're going to be playing from behind the Broncos, so Jaleel McLaughlin is going to get a lot of work out of the backfield. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Greg Dortch, past the Dortch up in Buffalo. Cardinals going to be behind. Kyler Murray likes him. He's been named a starter. Greg Dortch, 3,900. Yeah. Talk about a shootout.
Over Marvin Harrison?
Yeah. I'd play him or Michael Wilson. I'm going to be making a ton of lineups this weekend because I think I'm going big into the Millie.
150?
I don't know if I'm going to get all the way to 150.
McLaughlin, he plays for the Broncos.
Yeah.
And rookie quarterback. So tight ends, running backs in the flats.
Oh, good call. Dulcich, another one in play. But those two. And then I'm going the over in Denver and Seattle simply because these two defenses suck last year. I think they're buying the whole rookie quarterback thing. Nope.
I
Denver,
don't think Dulcich is a starter, though. I think it's Troutman, isn't it?
I think so, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dulcich. He's too athletic, dude.
Yeah, he is athletic. Yeah.
And Houston, -2.5 at Indianapolis. I'm sick of everybody buying the Anthony Richardson hype. I think he's going to turn the ball over, and Houston's going to kick the dog poop out of him, and then somebody's going to have to eat dog poop out of a cup. So
I'm sick of Houston's hype.
Houston's going to beat him so good that somebody's going to make a dog poop bet. So there you go. Those are mine.
I like
Dylon. Did you have anything to add to that, Tex? Did you like those?
I like that.
Okay. Dylon. Brock Bowers. Dylon here. Brock Bowers, tight end. Brock Bowers, $4,500 for the Raiders. The Raiders. I'm just picking anybody who's got a flashy name. Josh Palmer for the Chargers, $5,200. Going along with that over that Butch likes. And then Baker Mayfield in the optimal why did I spell that DFS lineup? and plus 25 rushing yards, plus 500. Book it in, lock it in. Skull. Dylon.
I like that one. Dylon.
We love football.
We love football.
After all, we love football.
The Raiders. Okay, thank you, Dylon. Tex. Didn't think I had your graphic, did you?
Mm-hmm.
But I got you.
I'm taking
Go ahead.
college
Tell the
football, App State money line,
Dang.
plus 600.
You're going full money line, not just the spread.
Yep.
He believes.
Yep, I believe. Texas and Michigan over 42 for sure. That's crazy. It's that low. That's crazy.
That is. It's
And
crazy
then
talk.
Texas and the spread. And I've also got a crazy 16-pick parlay that is plus 9,724,590. So we'll see how this goes.
I don't think I have a screen big enough to fit all those picks on there.
Nope. It's great though.
Oh,
I love that parlay. I believe it. I believe that one because I believe it. I believe that.
whoops.
Can you believe the amount of mixers you could get with that?
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
There you go. All right, so those were the plays.
I
Those
could
are the
buy a
plays we
big
like.
giant industrial size one. I could buy a whole new kitchen almost.
Yes.
Here, Super James said we should do Green Day next. Boulevard of Broken Parlays. Good, Super James. We got to figure out a way to keep track of all these. I guess we just like if your guy
We
gets
just go
over.
back and revisit.
I know.
Oh, dude, I have like 50 bets in for the weekend, so and I'm about
You have
I
like
have so many, dude. I have so many.
you have like 25 future bets that you're not gonna know until like the end of the year
Yeah.
either.
I've got a bunch. I'm trying to find
sucks.
so I can get in on that one that we told Dylon to do. The Baker Mayfield plus 25.
All right.
Yes.
Hang the banners time. Then we're out of here.
Oh,
Wait.
You did it! Congratulations!
That one is so much better than mine. Mine's just the electric guitar blaring in your ears with goats kicking a football around. I did what I could, though. I'm not a technology guy. Hang the banners. Who wants to go first? Javi?
I'll go first. I'm gonna hang the banner for, and I'm terrible with names, but Davis Gaither, the app linebacker.
Akeem Davis Gaither.
Yes, that guy.
Yep.
He got
yeah,
named.
he's from Thomasville.
Yeah, he got named as a captain for the Bengals.
Oh, let's
So
go App State. Another
yeah.
reason to bet him. Money line.
shout out him. Congrats. Big honor. NFL captain. I mean, come on.
That's pretty
Doesn't
cool.
matter if there's 8 of them. He's one of them.
He's one of them. I like that. Shout out. Butch P, do you have one?
I'm just glad that football is back.
Yes.
And
Agreed.
here we are,
All the way.
chasing the Millie.
Yes, we are this weekend, buddy. Yes, we
Yes.
are.
You got a Millie tomorrow, Millie on Friday, Millie on Sunday, probably a Millie on Monday. We got our chances early here. Let's go ahead and knock them out.
Let's do it.
Full sweep weekend. Millie every day.
Gosh, let's win the Millie one time. 20 max. Where you at? Let's go. I'm gonna salute Brock Purdy. Trying to hype him up before the season.
Yeah.
Provide everybody information. Legendary
Oh,
quarterback Brock Purdy only needs 3 games with a passer rating of 120 or higher for the most in NFL history by a quarterback in his first 3 seasons. He only needs 1 game with a passer rating of 130 higher to surpass Lamar Jackson for the most ever through 3 seasons.
oh, looks like prop bets over under if he gets it this year.
Go, dude.
And you screenshotted it, so it's not
Tell-
going to
Oh,
happen.
Damn it, that's right. Can't blame it. No, I saved it. I didn't screenshot it. I saved the photo. That's what I did.
Well, I'm
But
screenshotting it now.
I'm gonna screenshot that right now.
It's down. And it's gone. And it's gone. Tex, I see you have one on here.
Oh yeah, the Spittin' Chicklets tribute to Johnny Hockey. Very touching. Go listen to it.
Yep. Terrible situation, but yes.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Anytime you can get a good tribute. Yeah, that was bad. So, all right. I think that's it. We've got a couple of college football games to look at. Obviously, the best games this weekend are going to be Texas, Michigan. You got Iowa State versus Iowa, Tennessee at NC State, App State at Clemson, and Boise and Oregon. Boise State and Oregon. I think we covered just about all those. Lamar Jackson is terrible, but look at Brock Purdy. Lamar Jackson was drafted in the first round. Brock Purdy was drafted at the last pick. Just saying. And the stats are not comparable. So, just saying. I think that's everything, guys.
Is that everything?
The show will take another revamping next week because we won't have Friday football and we won't have a divisional preview. So that'll allow us more time to jack around with the graphics that I like to put up about the schedule.
Yes.
So we'll have a brand new segment called Football Hot Takes or something. I don't know. We'll name it. But the more important thing is the WOAT-A-MAKER is back to all zeros. You can see it across your board there. Everybody's at 0 for football season. Who was the champ of football?
Reigning champ.
Javi football champ.
I'm honestly gonna have to remember to put a lineup in. I'm getting so involved in this the betting, I completely forgot about DFS.
Nope. Well, that's you defend your title, dude.
I will.
It just means more. It's just different down here. Defend your title. Everybody's at 0. Okay. As we get out of here, take a look at our subscribe. We're thankful for everybody who has been listening to the show. We've had a pretty big bump over the last week or two, so that's great. So make sure you subscribe to the show. Hit the thumbs up if you're watching it. Follow us on all of our social medias. Wednesdays, Sundays after all the games have been played, we will be back here. We're gonna have to revamp that show too, but we'll do Wednesdays for previews, Sundays for wrap ups, and maybe a little something in between. We will see. But go follow us on all of our socials. And we're currently in a feud at TikTok because people are yelling at one of our videos. I don't know what they've said, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Something about Dak and Jalen Hurts. So, legacy game. Anyways, follow us on all those things. Subscribe to the show, rate the show, review the show. And we will see you Sunday.
All right.
Go Niners, baby.
That's good.
We love football.
Go.